The sun hung low in the sky, casting a golden glow over the pristine beach as my wife Emily and I arrived at our vacation resort. We had been looking forward to this trip for months, a chance to escape our hectic lives and rekindle the romance that had flickered in the shadows of our daily routines. Little did I know, the trip would become a journey of heartbreak and betrayal. Our first day was filled with laughter and joy as we explored the resort, sipping cocktails by the pool and walking hand in hand along the shore. As the sun set, I could see the familiar spark in Emily's eyes, and I felt optimistic about what the week had in store for us. However, beneath the surface of this idyllic vacation, tension brewed, a tension I couldn't yet identify. The next morning, Emily received a message on her phone while we lounged on our balcony overlooking the ocean. I noticed her demeanor shift as she read it. Her smile faltered just a fraction. When I asked her about it, she brushed it off, claiming it was just work-related. I wanted to believe her, but a nagging doubt settled in my gut. As the days passed, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I watched Emily closely, noting her distracted glances at her phone and the way she suddenly became defensive about her privacy. Each evening, she would insist on checking in with work, leaving me to enjoy the resort's amenities alone. The carefree vibe of our vacation began to dim, replaced by a shadow of suspicion, but on the fourth day, I decided to surprise her with a romantic dinner on the beach. As I set the scene, candles flickering and waves crashing nearby, I wanted to reignite the passion between us. Just as I was about to call her to join me, I overheard a conversation that sent chills down my spine. From my secluded spot, I caught sight of Emily laughing with a colleague from her office, Jake. My heart sank as I listened to their flirtatious banter, the warmth in her laughter sending waves of betrayal crashing over me. It felt surreal, like a scene from a movie, but this was my reality that I quietly stepped back, feeling a mix of anger and heartbreak bubbling inside me. I spent the next few hours wrestling with my emotions. Should I confront her now, in the midst of our vacation, or wait until we returned home to have a more rational discussion? The thought of confronting her in such a beautiful place felt unbearable, but the truth weighed heavily on my heart. The following day, I could no longer pretend everything was fine. I confronted Emily in our hotel room, my voice trembling with a mix of rage and sorrow. I recounted the scene I witnessed, and instead of denying it, she broke down, admitting to her affair. "It just happened," she cried. "I didn't plan for it." Her words hit me like a punch to the gut. I felt a wave of anger surge through me, but deeper still was the profound sadness of realizing our love had been reduced to this betrayal. In that moment, my dreams for our future shattered, that I made a decision. I could no longer stay in a relationship built on lies. As I packed my bags, Emily pleaded for a chance to fix things, to work through our issues, but the betrayal was too deep. I told her I needed time to think, to heal, and that I couldn't continue this charade any longer. I walked out of the room, my heart heavy, but my resolve firm. The flight back was agonizing. I sat in silence, replaying every moment of our relationship in my mind, every laugh, every promise, now tainted by her infidelity. I felt like a ghost, drifting through the airport, avoiding eye contact with anyone, lost in my thoughts. Once home, I didn't wait long to file for divorce. I realized that I deserved better than a love that had been compromised by betrayal. The weeks that followed were a whirlwind of legal meetings and emotional turmoil, but I found solace in the support of friends and family who rallied around me. Through the pain of the divorce, I discovered a strength within myself that I never knew existed. I learned to focus on my own happiness, rediscovering passions I had sidelined for years.
Each day became a step toward healing, and I vowed never to let someone else's betrayal define my worth. In the end, what began as a romantic getaway turned into a powerful lesson about love, trust, and self-respect. I emerged from the experience not just as a heartbroken husband, but as a stronger individual, ready to embrace a new chapter in life, one where I would choose love that was genuine, loyal, and true.